Flooding has always formed part of the life of Bangladeshis, but the effects of climate change is increasing the cycle and the severity of the risk to two-thirds of the country located on the floodplains of 3 major rivers. The problem comes from both the sea, which is rising, and the rains that are increasing, and the vulnerability is made worse by the fact that Bangladesh is exposed to storm surges from the Bay of Bengal. Amir Hossain was once a farmer on the banks of the Meghar River, but as the banks collapsed and the water levels rose, so he saw his farm and his home swallowed by the river that had supported him. Erosion is nothing unusual in Bangladesh, but the threat of climate change has made the country far more exposed. Over the last 2 decades, the erosion has increased its rate at the rate of people losing their land. I saw the river take my home 4 times, he told me. After the first time, we moved 10 kilometers to the west. After 6 or 7 years, the river took our house again and we shifted 2 kilometers to the west and made our new home. We lost our home twice more and became very poor. We didn't have anything left. Like many others who farm the lands along the great rivers, Amir moved 200 kilometers to Dhaka to start a new life. Ironically, many of the farmers that moved because the river had taken their land are now working as labourers on the outskirts of Dhaka to reclaim land from the Burgana River for new housing developments. Amir found a job as a rickshaw puller, after which he went on to work in a maintenance yard. A report from the Refugee Study Centre claims that Bangladesh is one of the countries most vulnerable to rising sea levels. Dr. Anand Nishat, the country representative of the International Union of Conservation of Nature, says Bangladesh is on average just 10 metres above sea level, but the coastal region is even lower. According to the International Institute for Environment and Development, every year thousands of homeless people like Amir move to Dhaka because of the natural calamities. Dhaka is growing at 3% annually, one of the fastest rates in the world. But for Amir, his adaptation to the effects of climate change have been simple: move to the city and start a new life.